Hi guys, it's TK here for Cast Off Monday. I don't have much to show for cast off at the moment apart from one finished baby blanket, and so I thought I'd show you the journal I finished yesterday in the same video. Okay, the baby blanket is a repeat of the basket weave blanket I made another video on earlier. Only this one I used all 10 balls. In the last blanket I'd lost 2 balls somehow because I'd unraveled it from a larger project and wound them back into balls on my ball winder, and then managed to lose 2 in the sewing room somewhere. But you saw my sewing room prior to tidying up, so that's fairly understandable. Anyway, I used all of the 10 balls of wool, which was a really good number for making a nice size bassinet blanket. And the yarn was a pure wool machine wash, and I really like it. It's nice to knit with, it's pure wool and it's machine washable, and so I went and bought 2 more 10 packs of the same brand, but this time in a lime green and in a denim blue, and they were on special at $10 a ball. $2 a ball when I bought them, and normally they sell at $3 a ball. And at the same time I bought an assortment of colours for a project that I'm currently working on, which looks like this, and it's almost done, so there will be a full frontal on that pretty soon if everything goes according to plan and I don't get distracted and cast on a completely new project before it's finished. Now, the other thing I've been working on was inspired by a vlog which by Ayana read when she showed a journal that I think she said she got it in a swap. Anyway, I totally fell in love with the water washed pages, and I just had to make one. And everything was going swimmingly until I realized I'd put the embroidered journal stitching part on the back. So it was sitting on the ironing board and I was ironing it all, and it was all stitched neatly into place, and then I realized that the journal part was on the back. So instead of just binning it, which crossed my mind fleetingly, I unpicked it and sewed it onto the front. If you can see that orangey floral piece just under the triangular piece, that's where I initially had it. That embroidered flower was cut from an embroidered placemat, sort of like one of those fabric ones, sort of like a doily, but it wasn't a crochet doily, it was one of those embroidered pretty ornamental doily things that I found at Vinnie's, which is a second-hand shop. So I think that was like 50 cents. So the cost of the journal all up, because I used all the stuff that I had, was about $2.50 for the book, 50 cents for the what do you call it, the embroidered thing. So all up $3 outlay for the journal. And I covered the inner front page with fabric to neaten it up, and those are just scratch-on stickers on the other page. And I'm really loving the antique shabby chic look it's got going on. The tassel is from some beaded ribbon I bought years ago and finally used. I bound the beaded part of the ribbon to the long pink ribbon that runs through the book. I joined that with some glue and then bound it in some black embroidery thread, so that would match and balance with the black elastic enclosure. So there you go. Thank you, Ayana Red. I doubt this journal would be here today without your influence. And when I started it, I had it in mind for a friend's present, but I've grown rather attached to it. It took 4 days just to paint the pages, and I didn't think of using a hairdryer until Ayana suggested it, but by then I'd finished painting the pages and drying them by the fire. Anyway, now it's going to be a keepsake, and I'm going to put all the really cool things I find in it, like tried and true recipes and photos and things of interest. And it's going to be the kind of thing I wish my mother or grandmother had done, because I would have loved to have come across something like that from them. My mum's still alive, so I don't want that to sound like she's not. I thought I'd better say that. So that's it. Thank you all for watching, and thank you, Ayana, for the inspiration. Cast Off crew members are in the description box below. Bye for now.